Hello everyone, it's Dale here. In today's video I would like to go through the trades which I started publishing the 30th of July. This was the first release date of the first weekly levels. So in this video I would like to go through all the trades and through all the levels which got hit from those analyses I made. And this video is supposed to show you how those levels work and how I trade them. So let's get to it. And let's start with a trade which was on the crude oil futures. And this was a swing trade which was based on heavy volumes accumulated before start of strong buying activity. So this was the reaction to those levels. Very nice swing trade, very quick and painless profitable trade. So this was a swing trade on the oil. Another trade was on the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. You can see the analysis on the left side of the screen. This is the level 96.50 short. This short was based on volume cluster right there, accumulated within the downtrend. My stop loss was above the high of this pin bar. So initially the price went past the level, but then there was a reaction and there was a full profit target from this swing level. So this is another winner from the swing trades we got. And another swing trade was based on volume accumulation setup on the Japanese yen. The level was at 111.05. Right there, this was the level. This is the volume accumulation. This is the strong buying activity after the volume accumulation. You can see that on the picture. And let's have a look how the trade went. This is the reaction to the level. A very nice reaction. Another profit target for the swing level. So since I started publishing the levels, those were the only swing levels which got hit. Only 3 trades, but all of them were nice winners. So I hope that you guys also took them with me. And let's now have a look at the intraday trades. Let's start with the first one, which was on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar. This was a short based on volumes accumulated before strong selling activity right there. This is volume accumulation setup. This was the area I was going to go short from. And this was the reaction, initial reaction. And I'm trading the intraday trades with profit target 10 pips, stop loss 12 pips. So there was a profit target reached. 10 pips reaction, very nice one. If you are using bigger stop loss and bigger profit target, then I think that this would also be a profitable trade since the price went very nicely downwards even after this initial reaction. So this was another winner. This time it was an intraday winner. And let's move on to the next trade, which was on the US dollar Swiss franc. This was the short level. This was the short area I wanted to enter my short trade from. This is the level based on those heavy volumes. You can see it in the analysis right there. And if I scroll the chart a bit, alright, here we go. This is the reaction to the level, very nice one. And there was another 10 pip profit target from this trade. Let's now have a look at another trade, which was on the euro pound. This long level was based on heavy volumes accumulated right there, mostly in this rotation before start of strong buying activity. This was sign of strong buyers accumulating their positions there, afterwards pushing the price upwards. This is the exact level, 0.8885. So let's have a look at the level and how it worked. This is the level, 88.85. And this is the reaction to the level. This is the first touch of the level. You can see that the price went below the level a little bit and then it reversed and it hit the profit target of 10 pips right there. So there was another winning trade. And let's move on to the next one, which will be on the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. This trade was a little bit more tricky. It depends on where you put the trade, whether you put the trade on the higher end of the channel or on the lower end. As you can see, I put the area of the level among 96.35 and 96.40. So If you entered at 96.40, then it would be a losing trade. If you entered in this area or somewhere below this area, then the price would miss the stop loss and it would be a winning trade. So it really depends on where in this area you entered your trade. Let's have a look at another prediction, which was on the US dollar Swiss franc, and this level was a short from 99.65 to 99.70 area. This is the area. The trade was based on a rejection setup on heavy volumes created within the rejection. As you can see, the heaviest volumes were exactly right there and right there. So if you entered for the lower price at the volumes that were placed lower, then you would catch the reaction and it would be a profitable trade. And if you entered at the higher price, somewhere in this area which I marked, then it would be a missed opportunity. This would be a missed trade and you would need to discard it. Let's have a look at another intraday level. This time it was on the euro dollar and it was a short from 1.1710. I really like this level. It was based on volume accumulation setup right there. This is the prediction. This is the level. And as you can see, I hope you can see it, there was a very nice and very quick reaction. I don't know if you remember the level, but I remember trading in it. It was super fast. This is the reaction. I hope you can see it. Really fast 10 pip reaction, or I think it was 11 pips. So even with a spread, this would be a profitable trade. Then the price retraced, but I already had my profit target. So there was another winner, this time on the euro. And let's have a look at another intraday trade, which was on the US dollar Swiss franc. On the left side on the screen, you can see the prediction for this trade. It was long from 98.80 area. It was based on those heavy volumes accumulated in this rotation before start of strong buying activity. And let's now have a look at this level and how it went. I need to scroll forward a little bit. You can see that when the price hit the level, it was pretty old level actually. And this is the entry point for the trade. This is the stop loss and this is the profit target. As you can see, the price hit the profit target and then it immediately turned and hit the stop loss. So in this case, it was really crucial to have a good broker who would fill your profit target right there, your 10 pip profit target right there. Good news is that US dollar Swiss franc usually has very tight spreads, almost zero spread. So this made it possible to take a profit right there. That is if you have a solid broker with tight spreads. Another intraday trade was on the Canadian dollar Japanese yen. This is the prediction, short from 85.08. This is the volume cluster. The trade was based on, this was the short level. So let's now have a look at how it went. This one was easy. There was very nice reaction recently. Actually, it was just today when the price reacted to this level. So there was another intraday profit from this trade. And let's now have a look at another trade which was on the British pound. This intraday trade was a short from 1.2768. This is the prediction of the level. It was based on those heavy volumes. You can see the volumes right there. And to be honest with you guys, I thought that the reaction would be much bigger to this level. But even though I was able to take a 10 pip profit from this trade, you can see the reaction right there, 10 pip reaction. I expected a bigger reaction, but there was only a smaller reaction and then the price turned and went upwards. Even though I expected more from this trade, I was able to take a 10 pip profit. There are two more levels that I would like to comment on, two more levels which got hit, which got tested. So let's have a look at the first of them, which was on the US dollar Japanese yen. And the first of the two remaining trades was On the US dollar Japanese yen, it was a short from 110.71. This was the level. It was based on volume cluster, as you can see right there. It got tested with this very strong sell-off. So as I said it in the members area, I discarded the level. It got clearly tested. And then if you look on a 1 minute chart, the level got tested again right there. And afterward, the price went past it. So this level was tested twice, and for that reason I discarded the level. I wasn't trading it when the price actually touched it and tested it for the third time. The last intraday trade I wanted to mention was also on the US dollar Japanese yen. This time it was a short from 110.87. It was based on this volume accumulation. This is the level, 110.87. I took the trade quite recently, and the reaction to the trade came in today's Asian session. I entered the trade right there. The price went against the level right there, but when there was a rejection of higher prices, I secured my position above the high of this reaction, and then I was able to take a profit target somewhere in this area. So this was another profitable trade, which I hope you guys also took with me. Alright, so that's all the levels that got hit, all the levels from the weekly setups that got hit. To sum it up, there were 3 swing trades, all 3 were winners. Then there were 11 intraday trades, 1 got discarded, the rest was 7 to 10 winners. It depends on which level you actually took and how good your broker is, but out of 10 trades you should have at least 7 winners, but I think that this is the least you could take. So I think that actually you could have taken like 9 or 10 winners out of those 10 trades which got actually hit. So as you can see, the volume profile strategy works very nicely, not only on majors but also on cross pairs and also on other instruments like the oil, for example. There are very nice reactions to the volume zones. So if you still aren't trading with the volume profile, then I think that this proves how powerful this method is, and that you can start trading it on your own. You can start looking for your own levels, or you can just use my own levels. Of course, you can follow me in my members area and you can trade with me every day. I don't want to give you the impression that trading is easy. I know that those 5 weeks I've shown you have very nice results. Basically every trade we had was a profit. So trading is not always like this. There are periods when you are just losing, you know, but important thing is that you are winning more than losing. And those 5 weeks and the levels that I presented in the last 5 weeks is just another evidence on how those volume setups work and how nicely you can profit on them. Alright guys, so that's it for the video. I'll be publishing new weekly levels every Sunday, so you will have them on Monday when you open your email. I hope that you like the idea of me sending you the levels, and if you have any comments or questions, I'll be glad to assist you with it, so don't hesitate, shoot me an email. And of course, if you would like to join me in my members area and trade with me every day, you are very welcome to do so. So you are very welcome to join us. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time in the next video. And until then, happy trading!